So thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us your role?
My name's Jamie Jackson. I'm Creative Director and Studio Head at FreeStyle Games.
So we're here today to talk about Guitar Hero Live. For those people who've not heard about it, tell us a little bit about it.
So Guitar Hero Live, it's the new Guitar Hero. You know, we're coming back after 5 years and we've changed a few things. So we have a new guitar with new gameplay. So you can see the 6 buttons, the 2x3. Totally changed it up. We made it really easy to get into, but really difficult to master at that top end. You know, our fans wanted a new gameplay experience. So we've come back with that. We've also got GH Live, which is the first person part of the game. You know, we wanted to put you on stage with people now, and we, you know, Guitar Hero has always been about being a rock star, and we were thinking, how can we take that one step further? And really, it was about making you part of the band and putting you on stage. So we've turned the camera around, and then on top of that, we've filmed real people. So you've got real people reacting to you real time. So if you're doing really well, they're going to be with you. They're going to be singing along. If you screw it up, they're probably going to let you know about it. And then on top of that, the kind of new one at E3 is GHTV, where we're talking about, you know, our always-on playable music video network, and that's where you can just jump into one of our channels. You're going to get a match made against people in your kind of skill level, and then you're going to go playing straight away.
So let's look at some of those in a little bit more detail. First of all, you talked about the new hardware and new button layout. Tell us a little bit about that and why you changed it.
So the way we kind of came to the button layout was, you know, we started to think about gameplay. You know, gameplay in Guitar Hero had been the same for the 5 years that it was in the market, and what we heard from our fans was they wanted a new innovation, or they wanted something new to try and learn. And we started to think about, well, how can we do that? And you know, we experimented with lots of different button configurations, but ultimately where we landed was, you know, most people just play Guitar Hero with their 3 fingers. Like I was one of them. If I used my pinky, I kind of lost it. And we wanted to make a game that gave those people a bit more kind of depth to learn in or move through. So, you know, at base level, you just need the 3 fingers. You actually just need to strum at base level. Then you got just 3 buttons, but then we started to introduce buttons on the top row, and this came because we knew we were going to be able to kind of give our expert players a completely new challenge, something that's really difficult, but also those medium players that were always stuck on medium and could never progress. You can actually progress now because you're not kind of losing your fingers down the neck. You can actually stay in that same position and just move up and down, and you find that there's a lovely progression to it.
And let's talk a little bit about GHTV. As you say, it's just been announced here today at E3. Tell us about all the different elements of it and what it means for the player.
The GHTV is huge. You know, you're going to be able to go on. There's going to be hundreds of songs on that network from launch, and there's going to be different channels, and in those channels there's going to be different shows. And just like your normal TV at home, you know, they're always going to be there, and you're always going to be just able to jump in and play those things. And as soon as you jump in, it's going to match make you against people. Someone's ready to rock, I think. It's going to match make you against other people that are already playing. And if your friends say are already playing in that channel, it's going to make sure that you're up against them first, and then it's going to fill your game in with other people. If you don't like the song that's on, you can just change channel. But then again, if you want to play stuff on demand, like if you wanted to build a playlist and play music you like on demand, you can do that as well. And then on top of that, there's going to be some really cool game content for our core players that can level up and unlock new things. You're going to be able to re-equip your highway with new guitar skins. You're going to be able to level up your guitar with different hero powers and actually level up your guitar as well. So there's a real big game element to it. And then we're going to have what we call premium shows, which are, you know, our on-demand access. You don't have to pay real money to get into these. You can, but you can just earn your way in by completing challenges. You know, we want to get back to some really cool gameplay elements of Guitar Hero and give you these challenges to get in there. But then at the same time, for our casual audience, they can just tune in and play whenever they want.
So will each of the songs actually have the original video with them then?
Yeah, so if the song's got a video, it's going to be the original one. So like the Judas Priest track is this like super old video where they rob a bank with a guitar and steal their record, and it's amazing and I love it. It's so cool. And then, you know, fast forward to some of the newer stuff like the Echo Smith, Cool Kids, you know, it's their official music video.
And at launch, how many tracks are there likely to be available?
That is a question that I can only say there will be hundreds of tracks at launch, but the number in front of it, we'll get back to you.
Excellent. and you're planning on updating the content on a regular basis?
Absolutely, yeah. So we're going to update the content regularly. The point of GHTV is we want to give you content as often as we possibly can. We want to give you new reasons to play, and the fact that we've got such a high level of connected consoles these days, it allows us as developers to get you content in a different way and get it you quicker. And so not only are we going to be giving you music videos, but we announced today some exclusive content with Avenged Sevenfold, where for a pre-order incentive, you're actually going to get access to 3 of their tracks. We'll let you know which ones they are, because we're actually still working out with them which ones, because they're really keen for them to be hard tracks. But these tracks are going to be live footage from their concert, so it's going to be exclusive content that they haven't actually released yet, and it will be part of their DVD in the future, but you're going to be able to play it on Guitar Hero first.
With that many songs, how am I going to find new things to play?
So Guitar Hero TV is actually going to learn about you as a player. So it's going to learn about music you like. It's going to learn about play patterns. It's going to learn, do you like equipping highways, or do you just like a certain type of music? So we're going to find that out about you, and we're going to make sure that we're telling you about new music that suits you when you come back to the network. But also, if you go into the on-demand section, you're going to be able to filter the songs by however you want. So, for example, if I want to go home and filter by songs that my dad listened to when he was a kid, I can put the 1960s filter on, and it'll filter everything by the 60s.
And will we have some of the classic tracks from early Guitar Hero, like Barracuda and things like that, in this?
So actual names of tracks, we'll get back to you on, but the thing about Guitar Hero is it's going to have a bit of everything. Some of those classics, like I said, Judas Priest today, classic track, amazing fun to play. We're going to have great new music, and we're going to have great older music.
And when's it out, and what's the price point?
It's going to be out at the end of October, so 20th if you're in the US, I think 23rd in the UK. Price in the US is $99.99, and we'll be announcing the European pricing a little bit later on.
Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching. Why not subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the link on the screen now.
Good time today.
Thank you.